Since morning, una suppose don dey hear say Kenneth Okonwo name dey trend online. He was the spokesperson to Peter Obi presidential campaign. So anything we wan hear from Peter Obi that time, his word is as strong as that of Peter Obi. But now, he has backed out from the Labour Party. He say not trust the movement with Peter Obi again. And he gave his reasons. He gave a lot of reasons, about 14, 15, about of them. You will be like say we reach 18. Now it's going to be a long read, but I will read it. If you cannot wait for me to read it, go to the end of this video. I'll summarize out. But if you want to see for yourself his reasons, just follow me. I'll read them step by step. Let's go. To my countrymen with love, I write to update you on my political journey so far as follows. Number 1, I am committed irreversibly to a great Nigeria built on equity, justice, and fairness, where every citizen will be free and able to aspire to any position or level in life without regard to primordial sentiments built around ethnicity, religion, or circumstances of birth. 2, it's obvious that the APC or PDP, as presently constituted, do not have what it takes to lead us to a great Nigeria. Indeed, their combined leadership is trying to cripple Nigeria, as this blessed country is now down economically, politically, and in every other index, leaving the people with no other option than to protest for their survival. They can see no hope for the future. 3, unfortunately, by our constitution, we need a solid political party with solid grassroots base to be able to wrestle power from these kakistocrats and kleptocrats. We therefore need a decisive leader who will be able to build such a party of integrity and character from the grassroots, because eventually, majority of the people that will populate a government will eventually proceed from the political party of the leader. A party is like a political tree that produces the fruits of the leadership cadre in government. A corrupt tree will never bear good fruit, no matter the integrity and good intention of the leader. Nigeria problems today come from lack of internal democracy in the parties, which become a breeding ground for the production of incompetent and corrupt leaders in government. 4, we also need a decisive leader who will be selfless enough in boldness and bravery to secure our victory. When the people vote for such leader, because these corrupt and incompetent leaders are not willing to conduct free and fair elections, and we always grab snatch power from any weak and indecisive leader and run away with it. Our judiciary has not proved to be equal to the task in preventing the emergence of electoral bandits who steal electoral victories at gunpoint in the public glare of everyone. I'm currently searching for such a leader who has integrity and also the commensurate charisma and bravery to mobilize the people to sustain the victory. In the event that Nigeria votes for such a person, the time for calm down is over. 6, I recall how we suffered and risked all to liberate Nigeria from the shackles of these kakistocrats and kleptocrats in 2023, only for the victory to be stolen. It is obvious that the judiciary will not give us democracy because of abuse of the judicial process. The people must take their destiny into their hands. They must be willing to vote for the right person as the president and must be willing to fight to ensure that the person is sworn in as the president. However, the person must be willing to be in the forefront of such endeavor. The suffering Nigerians are going through now from the people they didn't vote for, but whose snatched power cannot be allowed to continue. These people will still remain in power come 2027 unless a decisive leader emerges to stop them with the votes of the people. Number 7, what is happening in Labour Party today has inspired in me a determination to chart a new course for my political journey. After the 2023 general elections, Nigerians, including me, had high hopes on Labour Party. I believe that Peter Obi will seize the momentum and build a solid party of integrity that will have the solid base that we need to overthrow these kakistocrats and kleptocrats. He just needed to give the right directives and everyone will fall in line. I received my first shock when he publicly declared that he didn't promise Nigerians to build a strong Labour Party, but to solve Nigeria problems. I was like, does it mean His Excellency Peter Obi is not aware that without a solid party base, we are heading to nowhere politically? However, I continued in his defense, believing he would still privately bring the needed solution to Labour Party's problem, to no avail. Peter Obi also publicly demanded that the Abure-led National Working Committee must organize an all-inclusive convention that will guarantee the participation of all members of Labour Party in the choice of their leaders. This didn't happen, and surprisingly, Peter Obi refused to disassociate himself from the shenanigans and criminal activities of the former National Working Committee, as their time has expired. Every member of Labour Party is confused today as to the future of Labour Party because of lack of leadership from Peter Obi over the party. And unfortunately, when they look up to me to tell them about Peter Obi's standpoint, I sincerely have nothing to tell them because I don't know myself. I cannot continue to speak on behalf of a leader that I do not know his stand on issues of great importance. I simply don't know how to manipulate facts. I am shocked that Peter Obi could not openly support the noble efforts of labor unions who founded the Labour Party as a base to fight for their welfare of workers, to the extent that some of them are openly saying that Peter Obi is not the problem of the Labour Party. The labor unions now have the unfortunate situation where they are fighting criminals who want to hijack their party, when an ordinary statement from Peter Obi would have brought the solution. I cannot continue with this ambivalence forever. I am, of course, in full support of the labor unions and other stakeholders who are now compelled to fight for the soul of Labour Party without the support of Peter Obi. However, the consequence is that I no longer have the confidence that Peter Obi has what it takes to build a party that can win these kakistocrats and kleptocrats. And above all, he has proved that even if the people vote for him, he does not have what it takes to secure the mandate. I don't intend to embark on such a campaign as we did in 2023, projecting a person who cannot sustain the victory even if he wins. It is in this regard I've decided to continue my political journey into the great Nigeria of our vision without Peter Obi. I am always 100% loyal to a leader whenever I am working or following the leader. At any time I have doubts within me that I can no longer offer 100% loyalty to him, I will respectfully let everyone know. When I joined myself to this campaign, I made it public. Now that I cannot guarantee my support for his future political aspiration, I believe I owe it to everyone to let everyone know. This has nothing to do with any desire to join APC or PDP. I will perpetually be joined to the Nigerian people and their aspirations for a new, better, and great Nigeria. There's also absolutely nothing personal with my decision to adjust my relationship with His Excellency Peter Obi. It's 100% based on principles and my conviction that I need a more decisive, bold, brave leader with integrity and team spirit who can confront these kakistocrats and kleptocrats head on. I will continue to respect him and cherish the periods we work together. 16. With this declaration, I am free to embark on negotiation and consultation with every like-minded people to determine the next step in my political journey, which does not include joining APC or PDP for now, but includes and not limited to consolidation of Labour Party. Nigeria must regain its greatness. Whether the kakistocrats and kleptocrats like it or not, protest is a democratic right of the people. Nobody should prevent the people from protesting. Even as the protesters should endeavor to be peaceful, the government must deploy all its wisdom and exercise extreme restraint in the management of the protest of the people. The best method of avoiding protest is good governance. With bad governance, protest is inevitable. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, in case you don't understand wetin Kenneth Okonwo dey try to talk, make I break am down. Yeah, I'm sure from that reading some people don't understand that. But for those of us who don't understand that, let me break it down. Number one, Kenneth Okonwo say, everybody join hand, fight, make Peter Obi win the election because they believe that Peter Obi is the right candidate and he has the right attitude to be a good president. So they fight, make him win the election. But problem number one, they can't find out, say Peter Obi does not have what it takes to defend the votes when people vote him. Which means, as they fight finish, make people vote him. When people don't vote and finish, to secure the votes, He not get wetin e take. He not get the bravery. He not get the stubbornness. He not get the strong head to defend the vote. That's the first problem. Problem number 2. Kenneth Okonwo say, even after they don't thief the mandate, that with one instruction, Peter Obi could have corrected things. People were on ground waiting. But Peter Obi was doing, calm down, let's follow the rule of law, let's follow the rule of law. And you know that the rule of law is not strong enough to fight those people. Now, the rule of law don't oppress you. We now have to build a strong party to take over for the next election. Peter Obi is clearly saying that he did not promise them a strong party. What he wants to be is a strong candidate. Make people who want to run the party. Kenneth Okonwo say no. You cannot be a strong candidate without running the party. You have to instill discipline and hold the foundation of this party. But Peter Obi does not believe in that. Then came when the Nigerian Labour Congress was trying to protest for increase in salary. You know, then an NLC actually formed Labour Party. So they were expecting Peter Obi to get involved and support the NLC for that protest. Peter Obi kept quiet. Now Nigerians want protest. Peter Obi is still not saying anything. Kenneth Okonwo is saying, if we join you, fight for the next election for 2027, even if you win, you know still be president. Because you don't have the bravery, the charisma, and what it takes to fight this APC and PDP people. Let's note, he's not saying Peter Obi is a bad man. He believes that Peter Obi does not have what it takes to fight those people. And I agree with him on that regard, because you see those votes when we vote Peter Obi, now we know what we see for polling units. Those votes when we vote Peter Obi, if now Wike they give those votes, APC go no say no believe they get talks. Because Wike can defend his vote. But you need to understand that somebody who can go that extent to defend his vote cannot be a good president. Cannot be a trustworthy person. Because for you to defend your votes in that manner, you have to break a lot of the laws. And somebody who has started breaking the law to win election. Now when you don't win, I know break law. So for me, I don't want that kind of person. I would rather stand with a Peter Obi, make him lose, than stand with somebody that will break the law to enter power. Now let's come to the next point. No, let's even stay with the first point. We have about 186,000 polling units in the country. 36 states, 774 local governments, then about 1,000 something wards, then 186,000 polling units. For you to secure your votes, you need to have 186,000 agents in all the polling units, and you must not have one. You go get like 2, 3, which means we are talking 500 and something thousand agents in all the polling units. You need to get boys where hold kala in case it happen in all the polling units, which means you need about 500 and something thousand guns too. So just secure your election. Now, you as one man, you don't have that capability. That is why people run to parties who already have structure, because the party don't already get the boys on ground. You just be the candidate and fund it. But Peter Obi does not believe in that. And he has clearly said he will not build a party like that. But how you want to win election if you not build a party like that is the question. It simply means for you to win election for this country, you must be crook. Now let's come to after the election. After the court ruling. People, Nigerians will vote Peter Obi, were waiting for Peter Obi to say, let's go, and people will go. But Peter Obi said that's not the foundation of government I want to build. Let everybody calm down. The presidency don't even wait and make triumph so that wahala go dey. But do you know the number of people wey go pass that in Paigo? Then those blood go cut their name. He will rather not be president than be a president that is stained. Now came the NLC protest. They don't already they talk NLC in a political party. The president of the Nigerian Labour Congress is an Igbo man, George Ero from Imo State. If Peter Obi go support him, he go just dey clear say na Igbo agenda. So Peter Obi let them do their thing. Now we are talking about national protest. Peter Obi never even talk. They don't say hype up. He never even cough. They don't say hype up. Something will show what start. And it's clear it's a political movement that is starting it. And the political movement is his opposition. Do you expect him to put him and all his tribal men in problem because he wants to support the protest? He would watch and let Nigerians feel the heat. Then let Nigerians decide. The next election will not occur again. You see, you cannot win this fight just one battle. You cannot. Even me, when I did thousands of videos supporting Peter Obi for the last election, I was not expecting him to win. I was expecting him to win the votes, but I was not expecting that they would give it to him. I know that we could not win the war in just one battle. It will take steps and fight. And when they do a stake for this first election, we don't learn that one. We don't know so that they do one. We go secure that side for the next election. We come again. If you work for us on the next election, fine. If we still get loophole, we learn that one again. Now, yet the loophole day again. We come again. We're not expecting to win in one fight. So, Kenneth Okonwo, I appreciate your concern. I understand that if you don't feel good about being loyal to the person again, the best thing is to step aside. And you clearly told Nigerians respectfully your reasons for stepping outside. That's all right. But people like me, I will stand in support of Peter Obi because I would rather have him win election, made a cheater, than for him to cheat to win election. Simple as ABC.